Hello class, welcome you all again in Rojit Creation. Today we know about the a new intelligence theory of Gardner. So today we know elaborately Gardner theory of multiple intelligence. So let's start. In 1983, the Gardner also invented a theory for multiple intelligence, and this theory is very important for every human being. And he also create the eight factor of his multiple intelligence categories, and after sometimes the two factor also be listed or included in his theory. So there are the 10 factor also given by the Gardner. So today we know those multiple stage theory of Gardner. So at first we know at a glance those types of listed topic of given by Gardner, is given by Gardner in this board. So number one, linguistic intelligence. So number one is the linguistic intelligence. Next, number two is the logical mathematical intelligence. Next, the number three is bodily kinesthesis intelligence. Bodily kinesthesis intelligence. Number four is the spatial intelligence. Number four is the spatial intelligence. Next, number five is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence. Next, number six is intrapersonal intelligence. Next is the intrapersonal intelligence, and next is the interpersonal intelligence, and number 8 is naturalistic intelligence. So these types of 8 intelligence also given by the Gardner, and as well as after sometimes he also added 2 types of intelligence in his theory. Number 9 is the existential intelligence, and last is number 10 is the additional intelligence. So today class we know those types of the 10 intelligence factor which given by the Gardner we know elaborately. So let's start. So at first we know about the linguistic intelligence. So in this here the person have the linguistic power, and this power is efficacy to move a work, and this efficacy is very important for every human life. So in this here if a person have some the power and he know how to enjoy a heart by language, so this work very easy to him. Next we know about the logical mathematical reasoning. Next we know about the logical mathematical reasoning. So in this here the persons will be think about logically and will be concluded every thinking parts is defined by mathematical reasoning. So in this here the persons have potentiality and he has some efficacy about the logical reasoning as well as his some mathematical reasoning, and this mathematical reasoning also puts him to his occupation or service. So this is so much very valuable for his occupation or those of his service. So next we know bodily kinesthesis intelligence. So in this here we know this word bodily kinesthesis. So a person's if very strong in bodily, so he is called the bodily kinesthesis. So he will get a job and he will be use this bodily power or bodily kinesthesis power to enforce his work. Next is the spatial. This spatial is the special intelligence factor is, the special is the has some potentiality or have some idea about the special factor or a special place. So in this here the persons will be know about the specific place idea, and he will be aware about this place, and previously he also know those types of place criteria or characteristics of those place. So he has some efficacy and she has some potentiality about the spatial intelligence factor. Next we know about the musical intelligence. So in this here the musical intelligence is very important. If a persons have to enjoy the listening music, and he always preferable these types of the intelligence, so he must be aware, must be enjoy these types of work. So this music also be give him a platform to perform his music or perform his potentiality. So Gardner also think this every types of the intelligence factor is very efficacy very important for the human life. Next we know about the intrapersonal intelligence. So Gardner think that every person think internally, and and have some human being who has the power of interpersonality, and he has some innate power of who is given by the God. So in this here these persons will know how to aware the weak persons and how to resolve their problem. So this intrapersonal intelligence is very important. Next we know interpersonal. So in this year the interpersonal is so much extrovert, and these persons will be enjoy this extrovert section, and he also be communicated to others like politician, like businessmen, etc. So in this year these persons extroverts person or the interpersonal persons also be he has some intelligence to communicate to others and joy his heart. So next we know the naturalistic intelligence. So in this here we clearly know about he has some quality and he has some potentiality to know the nature, to know the nature, and this nature is very important to him, and he will get a job or he will betterly know the nature. So he will know the nature very well, so then he will be a good farmer, he will be a good researcher or agricultural researcher. So next we know those two types of the extension factor or number is the extent. Next we number know 9 is existential intelligence. So in this year the persons will be know another person deeply, and he will be a existential intelligence. And lastly we know about the additional intelligence. Gardner also be added these types of the additional intelligence. So in this here the additional intelligence, if any kinds of intelligence also left by the Gardner, so he also added this additional intelligence. So class, today we know clearly about the Gardner multiple intelligence factor, and there are the 10 multiple intelligence factor also be listed. So class, today we know those types of topic elaborately, and next day we will know another parts of education. So class, today I end the session here, and next day I will came here with a new topic. So take care, bye.